What's up, guys? It's Paladinal. I'm back with some more Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. And in the last episode, we really started to go a bit more whole hog into the whole dungeon builder thing. And as I kind of like explored it a little bit more, it's not so. Here's how I see. Here's how I see dungeon builder in this game. It is by and far not designed to be used as like an actual replacement for something like a like a what's what I'm looking for here, Mario Maker. It's not a Mario Maker. um Definitely not in any way a Mario Maker style game. um so then a lot of people are going to wonder, like, well, if it's not a Mario Maker style game, then like what are you doing? Like, how does it work? It's got the arranging stuff, but it's more so it's almost like now I've never played it, but it reminds me of what I've seen of like a Guild of Dungeoneering, where you have the materials to make the maps on hand. So it's already using a dungeon entrance for me. Um let's see here. What's a good room I could use? I'll do this. Slap that guy right there. And then let's see here. I don't want a four-way room though. Let's have an L shape up. I hate the BMOS room. I won't do the BMOS room. Let's do this guy. I haven't done him yet. Now those are doors that lock themselves once you're done with them. This room requires a key to get through it. So let's put some stuff behind the door. We'll put two key rooms right after one right after the other would be annoying. Actually, let's do this room. Bam. Then we'll do this boss fight room. And then I will do a branching room that has a treasure chest in it. And then I want to do a room that has a staircase down right here. Which currently those rooms link up, but what I want to do, I want to add another. We'll add that there. Those are still currently linked up. So let's see here. Then if I can get a room like this and link up like that. See, that's not what I wanted it to do. This is my least favorite part about the Dungeon Maker in general, is that you can't choose where you can't really choose where rooms link up. To make it a trial to get through. The final room will be this one. All right, now that I've done that, let's make a nightmare door. And we'll make it the weird fish monster. Right there. Let's have this room right here. Followed by a room facing down, like this. And then another, well, I can't do a multi-way where it's currently at. Let's do a vertical path like that, followed by a 3-way here. And then we will do that, followed by that in the corner. And then we're going to do a facing down room, followed by a treasure room. Ooh, even better, because if I make it a treasure room, then it'll force the it'll force it to be the last room that they can go to. There. We will make a here. I have to be careful about this. If I do this, where does that link up? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. If I do this, where does it link up? So those two are currently linked up. Then I guess I'll just do a boss room. No, not that one. We'll do this room. Going down. And then the rupee room. Oh, there's no entrance to this dungeon. Whoopsie daisy. Let's make an entrance then. You know what? Instead of the rupee room, this will be an entrance. There we go. Let's go adventuring. Now, it has been a little over a week since I played this last, so we'll see if I still remember how to play. Let's jump that. Okay, so I can't get through this room yet because I need to go down the ladder. And so I've got my underground section here. Is there a secret for pushing the rocks together? Yes, there is. There's a treasure chest in this room. Gives me a small key. So now I can open the door, but I need to go through this whole zone first really quick. Oh, I can't arrow it. I have to jump the gap. Or I bet I probably could have just killed I probably could have just gotten past this room by getting rid of everything else first. Oh, this asshole. I'm being impatient. Come on, come on. There we go. Today was my first off day in over a week. Which is brutal. Nobody should have to go that many days in a row of working, unless they volunteer to do it themselves. I technically I volunteered to do it myself, but I was asked to do it, and I complied, but I didn't necessarily like volunteer to do it. I was asking complied, which is a little bit different, because if you volunteer to do it, then you were expecting to do it from the get-go. But to more or less be thrust into doing work, it's not the best feeling in the world. Ooh, a purple rupee. 50 rupees. I also realize now that there is a reason for having a bunch of rupees, which is, there's a crane game that I could do later in the game, right? There's the crane game from the beginning of the game, and apparently there's a bunch of collectibles tied to that crane game. Man, you are being abnormally difficult. Come on. Come on. Throw the rock. Pass the ball to your old man, son. Luckily, each room gives you full hearts again immediately after you do it, so it's like that. It's not like there's actually any like worry of death. Did I just launch that guy over the gap? Oh fuck! Right, this guy. 'I had to remember the fight there for a second. He does not give a fairy. Interessante. That makes me step off because they're gonna make it a chest because there's no guarantee that it's gonna be a key in this dungeon. 5 rupees. Ow. Three hearts. Oh, I did not realize I gave myself fucking ball and chain, man. I've got my extra keys, so let's check out this way. Ooh, fairy. I have full yeah, both of my jars are fairies already. Oh, this whole adage. Running circles around each other until you get rid of a pot. I guess technically speaking, you could also run it into a wall where you aren't at a wall and then it wouldn't be perfectly placed against you. But any hoozle, back to what we were doing. Just going this way. Where am I currently standing? There I am. I forgot how much I didn't like that room. I hate any room that has those little slidey guys in it. It's just not a fun mechanic. Oh, I just realized you guys can't hear the sound at all. Hold on. That was my bad. You guys could only hear my voice and you could not hear the game at all. Where am I at in the dungeon right now? Okay, I did all of that. Did I not get a treasure chest in that room? That's the last room that'll have the, That will be the last room that has the key in it. The, nightmare key. I gotta go back and see what I didn't do in that room. Oh, is it just to press the button? Have I just not pressed the button? What a simple oversight. Boop. Yeah, that's all I was missing to get to the nightmare get the nightmare key. Da ba da ba da. All the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. Oh, and then I gotta fight this guy. He is squishy in more ways than one. You really have to run into the fairies for a good couple seconds in this game before they actually deactivate. Scram. No, no scram. Most bosses are very easy at this stage in the game. Though admittedly, this guy has more health than Moldorm. I should try to do all of the seashells so I can get the Koholint sword. New chamber slots. We're gonna just quit for now. Let's head back to Village. Let's head back to the village really quick. And we can see about doing the, what's it called, a couple of times. The claw game and see if we can't get anything decent. I know that the claw game is supposed to have, like, a bunch of good things in it in this version that I just didn't know about the first time I played. And with 544 rupees, I can keep playing a bunch. Yeah, there is a seashell in here, and there's a Bow Wow, or a Baby Bow, Baby Bow thing. So let's see here. I want to play. So, X is forward, A is right. So I want to go A for right there. X forward's right there. And maybe get that shell. Now. Is it just like that now? Do I have, like, can I keep playing and try to get it from where it's currently sitting? Oh. Because now I should just be able to go all the way to the right like that and then flip. That's a good sign. Except that last claw didn't want to close around it. But now I really just don't need to press the X at all. Literally on top of it. Give it to me. Alright. No! You fucking... Dumb physics. This is gonna be frustrating, isn't it? Up. I screwed that up. I let go of the A button too early. Ah, but I still got it into the claws. Good sign. That's... I know that these games were designed like this, but... I got the couple of items that I was absolutely supposed to get from this pretty easily, like the first couple of times I did it. But it's like the way that it moves, it is designed to fall out. No, what? Well, I got it to stand back up somehow. Come on. Give it to me. What? There's no way. This game cheats. I just knocked the rupee over. I get ready to lose it out the side as I pull it across. It made it onto the thing. I got a prize. I got one of the seashells. Your game sucks, man. But I needed that seashell. This is by and large not the fastest way to gather rupees. If I wanted to gather rupees, I should probably actually be doing the, If I wanted to be gathering rupees, it would actually be more prudent of me to, go back to the what's it called? Going back to the Dungeon Maker. Because I can usually get about 50 rupees every dungeon on Dungeon Maker. Which would fuel, what, 5 plays of this game? It's just a lot of time to be spent. Let's get the Bow Wow. That's gonna be a bad grab. Yeah, all the claws but that one. Oh. I do want that Bow Wow, though. I'm trying something new. I'm trying Cape Line Sparkling Cocktails. And this is strawberry lemonade flavored. So far, they're pretty good, though. I don't know if there's as much alcohol in here as I would like, or if it's just that I can't taste the alcohol. And if it's that, then even better. Because there's nothing worse than tasting the alcohol in your alcohol. It's a little bit too far forward, but that's right on target as far as, Okay, let's see here. Now let's see, how do I lose it? I didn't lose it. It's mine. No, thank you. I got exactly what I wanted out of this. You got the Chow Chow figure. That must be somewhere to display it. I know exactly where to display it. Chow Chow happens to be incredibly vain. That's about to say that's not good. I hit the dog. Yep. So I can't put the figure in there, but I bet I can put the figure inside her house. That's for Bow Wow, but not Chow Chow. Perhaps I'd be able to place a Chow Chow. Maybe inside? Here. That's the color dungeon book. And I have not learned the ability to read this book. I need a magnifying lens, which the only way that you can get a magnifying lens is by completing the trading quest. Somewhere, one of these houses has a Chow Chow statue. Base. This is Piranha Plant. This is Goomba. So it looks like we can collect a bunch of Mario enemies and place them around town. Hey, hey Shaggy. Welcome out to the stream. Cheap. Nope. Oh, you got another one, though. Looper. So this. How to say, please call outside. Seems that old man Ulrira is a shy guy in person. He does not like speaking in person. He just wants to hang out outside. Or he just wants to... He wants me to call him from a phone and he'll talk all day long. Wow, they made this pretty. Yeah. I mean, the game looks exactly how I would want it to look based off of the original sprite work. Like, I can't think of a single thing that I would really want to change. It feels like I'm playing a toy box version of the game. Like, everything feels like it's made of, everything feels like it's made out of plastic, but in, like, a good way. Wait, I already tried this house. One of these houses has a Chow Chow statue standing. I will find it. I don't think it's the item shop. Let's check the item shop. Nope. It's like, especially like they did the tilt shifting and everything, the whole thing feels like a diorama. Like somebody painstakingly made little figures in a diorama. Shy Guy. Spiny. Boo. Pokey. There's supposed to be a spot for every one of these figures in town. Lego. There's nothing really good to grab in here now anyway. Oh well. Let's, I guess, go on to the next dungeon, or should we try to do some, seashell hunting first? How many seashells do I have so far? I've got 10. In the original game, I needed 20... in the original game, I needed 20, seashells to beat, or not to beat, but to get the Koholint sword. So let's see here. Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, seashell. Okay, so we got those. Mysterious Forest. Have I done that one? I don't know that I've done this one in the Mysterious Forest yet, because it required to have the power bracelet, and I don't think I had that the last time I was here. But no, I've done it. Alright, so I've already got that one. Next one is digging inside Chow Chow's house. Yeah, digging inside of Chow Chow's little hut is apparently another way to get one. So let's go in here and see if I haven't done this already. That is not by any stretch of the imagination, that is not a shovel. There it is. The next one was in Tail Cave, and it required bombs. I don't think I did this, so let's go to Tail Cave really quick. Because I don't think I grabbed bombs until I absolutely needed them on, like, the 3rd or 4th dungeon. So, let's see here. Feather. Tail Cave. Nope, not there. There's a spot in this dungeon that is an L shape. It is the room up and to the left, I believe. No, it's up to the left and up. Ah, see that bomb wall on the right side there? Or the left side, rather? Right here. The bombable wall. And this is a secret seashell. Okay. Up next is the Koholint Prairie. That one's not too terribly hard to get to. I suppose I could have just warped to the beginning using the song. I'm gonna warp anyway, because I need to warp up to the Koholint Prairie area. That's Uku Prairie. See, this is the actual Seashell Mansion. I need to get to... Let's see here. Where's the actual location where I need to get to? I need to get to, like, right here. So I need to be at Pond. And let's see here. Right there should be one. There it is. One was next to the Seashell Mansion. I already got that one, though. Just outside the mansion, there are some bushes to the east. So, let's see here. To the Seashell Mansion. That is not the east. That is the west. Oh, no, I'm reading too far up. This is the Uku Prairie, but I can actually get there via the Seashell Mansion. One of them was up here. But I already got it. So we're headed down into the west. Ow. Alright, asshole. You wanna go? What I thought, scrub. Down here. Seashell. Next up is in the Uku Prairie, like right here. So I actually need to go up this. This is not where I was trying to get to. I want to get up there, but I don't remember how. Oh, there's a bomb spot inside this cave. Or at least I think there's a bomb spot on the wall over here. That was not what I was trying to lift, but okay. Ah. That's a dirty trick. So up here, in this little bald patch next to this owl, I think there's one, unless I have already gotten it. I have already gotten it. Cool. Up next is in Martha's Bay. Do I really have to go back? I have to go back the way I came. Boo! We're in Martha's Bay, and I need to be on the other side of the statue, so I need to be like down here. I should go around. This is the easiest way to get there. Okay, this bush in the corner here should have a seashell. Up next, we're looking at... looks like a plinth. This guy, we're looking at like right in here in the Uku Prairie area. I believe... Prairie. Funny. Right in here. Is this right? This is not correct. I actually needed to be, like, right here. It's not the Seashell Mansion, it's, where's the Animal Village? It's by the castle. There's Camelot Castle. Maybe this is what I'm thinking of. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I want to zoom in a little bit. It's right here. This is what I'm thinking of, right in here. Well, that's dizzying. See how there's like a little spot here? Seashell. In between the stones. Then there's another one in the mysterious forest. I like that the rooster, the blue rooster, just has the most vacant stare on his face, like everywhere we go. not hit the dog. That is a poor decision. Okay, so in the forest, looking for right there. So I go up to the right. The map is so detailed in this one that it makes it like impossibly easy to find things. Like I just need to go up this way and it's right there. Where am I at right now? I'm at 17 seashells. And then at the very exit of the mysterious forest. Like right here? No. There it is. Okay. Up next, we are heading to the Gaponga Swamp, which is actually technically... We're heading for, like, this ladder area right in here. So we could teleport to the hut. Oh, how did I get through the entirety of this game on the Game Boy Color without the warp song? Admittedly, the warp song would not work nearly as well as it does in this game, because you wouldn't be able to choose the location you wanted to warp to, but still. Like, that doesn't explain why I went this long without it. Okay, Gaponga Swamp. I'm looking for a long ladder. Oh. Oh. That's where I need to be. This is not where I need to be. That is not the Gaponga Swamp. That's like the exit of the mysterious... Whatever. Can I use this to fly over it? No, I cannot. Fuck you too. Admittedly, it does make moving through the swamp faster. Because I'm not, like, actually in the swamp. I'm just sort of flying over it. You know what? I'll take it. The only instance of like-likes in the entire game are on these, like, 3 screens. But they put them in the game because like-likes were in the old games. But technically, at this point, there weren't old games. This is just, you know, like-likes for like-likes. Okay, now I head to, like, around this location. Which I guess I could have done while I was there. Damn it. I got ahead of myself and I'm wasting time. That should be 18 now. Oh wait, hold on, no. I'm running away. I need to be right here. There it is. Then we head to the wasteland, which is just to the south of here. And it's in the top left corner. Fuck off. You ain't got shit on me. You ain't got shit on me, crows. You don't even deserve a weird Zelda-like name. Like Keese. They're bats. Just call them bats. How many shells is this guy wanting me to get? Good lord, there's like 40 new seashells. No, there's so many more seashells in this one. There were like 20 seashells in the last one. There are 50. There are 50 seashells in the remake. Why would they do that to us? Okay, hold on. So that's where I was. There's another one just outside of the waterfall teleport. In reality, I should be at a point where I no longer, like, I can get all of the seashells, because I don't think that I should be short any seashells at this point. Located within the Tall Heights region, directly east of Dante's shack, right next to a warp portal, there is a hole where Link can toss a bomb. The explosion will cause a secret... Really? Really, game? Boom. Who would have thought of that? Who would have thought of that one? Like, yeah, I guess it does look a little bit different than the other platforms, but then what's stopping me from wanting to throw a bomb in this one? Would there be something in this guy? Because if there's not anything in this guy, then I refuse to believe that there's anything interesting to find out in this. Yeah, no, there's nothing in that, meaning that there should have been no reason that anybody bothered to bomb the spot that I did. Like, I understand that also, like, adding a shovel and having buried treasure that's in random locations is a thing as well, but, like, at least it's usually, like, marked by a plus sign or an X. Or, you know, under a rock in a very, like, you know, there should be locations that kind of stick out and go, oh, this looks like a seashell location. There's no fucking way that I would have known that to bomb that rock. We're getting into, like, Monkey Island territories of, I don't want that. We're getting into Monkey Island territories of, like, bullshit places for, bullshit placement for these things. Like, that made no sense for that to be there, and yet it was. Oh well. That's why I pulled up a guide, because I am bad at finding collectibles in video games. Now, granted, I could probably do this dungeon, or I could probably do the rest of the game without the Goholin sword. But, like, why would I want to? I can collect the seashells. I can do it. There's only 50 of them. I'm almost halfway there already. Let's pretend that's not a depressing thought. This game is full of enemies that literally only show up in one location, and I love that kind of dedication. Like, hey, let's build and design an enemy, and it's only going to show up for 2 screens in the entire game. Like, yes, we do see the same, like, 3 enemies over and over again in every dungeon, which, you know, could have been better. But then we got this monkey here. Wait, can I get this monkey down from there if I know? Yeah, I can. Aw, he just runs away. I was hoping I could kill the monkey. Also, why can't I just dig up all of these shells? Okay, well, let's see here. What's next is, Richard's Villa. I did the Richard's Villa one. After acquiring the golden leaves, we can go through that, and I did that one. I remember doing that one. Cuckoo Prairie. Then there's the Yarna Desert, which we can get to by teleporting to the Animal Village. It was tucked away in between some cactuses. still think my favorite animation in the game is Link eating an apple. Nom nom. You're in a desert, and I need to go to like the top right corner. Yeah, there's one in this little corner up here. I just have to dig it up. I got that one. I knew about that one. Return to the Walrus was located once again. Play the Ballad of Windfish. The walrus will appear in the water and will spit out a secret shell for Link. Another new one that, like, why the fuck would I ever try that? How was I supposed to know that I had to come back here, this way, stand like right here? No, that's not the song I meant to play. And the walrus comes back, and he spits out a seashell. There's no reason for that. I just realized that my camera was not centered. Well, that's that. Next up is heading to the left. I need to go to Martha's Bay. Right, whatever. Nope. Nope, this way, and then here. Already got it. Already got that one. Game. And next up, we are headed to this place. Fastest way to get there. What is the fastest way to get there? I mean, I guess it's what, go up and around? Because can't you get, yeah, you can like walk along in between that area, and then you have to come down and around. So I think that's the fastest way to get there. It might be faster for me to play the Animal Village song, but or play the Warp song and get to Animal Village. But I can also just run it. Like, look, I'm already halfway there. And looking back now, something I never actually... Wait a fucking second. You'd think I wouldn't see that, didn't you? You thought I wouldn't notice that there was a fucking heart container down here? That taught me off. It doesn't give me a new one, though. On to find more seashells. Oh, hold on. I should probably have my bow equipped if I'm going to be in the Armos Knight zone. So, I need to get around to that guy. There is an Armos Knight at the top here to the right that is in the bottom right combination of these little... Ah, I didn't want the acorn. Okay. This guy. Is blocking a hidden entrance to a seashell. Up next is going to be... We leave this zone. leave the zone and we go north to the next zone. I still haven't figured out what character I want to play for Dragon. One of our players will not be available to play tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. We want to talk about it on Saturday. We'll not be able to play on Sunday, and so we're doing our off campaign, which is for D&D, which is a level 20 campaign where we are Dragon Slayers. We are Dragon Slayers, and so I have not participated in that campaign yet, but I will be this Sunday. Because Megumin will be out, I think, working or doing something like in particular that causes her to not be able to play. Dampé's Shack, complete the Key Cavern, complete 4 of Dampé's challenges in the Chamber Dungeon to reward. Motherfucker! This is not the song I needed to play. I have to go back and do another fucking Dampé dungeon. Fucking going back to Dampé's place. Let's see what we get with what we've got first before we do anything else. I'm going to make the simplest, most bare bones dungeon I can for this next one, because I'm done making elaborate ones that I'm like, ooh, I could make this and make it so interesting. It's like, I don't care about interesting anymore. See, I should have at least the next tier, and then some. Yeah, I'm missing a couple of tiers after that, though. So what is that going to be? That is going to be the seashell sensor. This will let you know when there are seashells close by. Okay, game. Let's fucking go. I mean, I'm using a guide, so it doesn't fucking matter, but at least now I'll know if I've got a seashell nearby. Man, you have to find 20 seashells before you even start getting hints about where more might be. I guess I know now why you would try throwing a bomb in that hole, because you got a fucking seashell sensor going off. I fucking hate that it's called seashells, because it is so much harder to pronounce. We need to be headed to Dampé's. If it goes off by going to Dampé's place, that is not Dampé's place. Like if it goes, hey, there's a seashell here, and you just have to know that you have to do it 4 times, that's gonna be a bad show. Wait, hold on. Is the seashell sensor okay? It reacts to nearby seashells. Can be turned on or off with A. I would like to arrange a dungeon, sir. Okay. I hear the treasure chest tiles aren't too close to the locks on that one chamber. That's the point. Your job is to make a path using all of them. Remember to put some other chests in too. Wouldn't want to lock yourself out of the rest of the dungeon. Okay, so entrance-wise, we're gonna do this. Nightmare Dungeon is going to be one of these locked doors, and it's just going to be a Moldorm. I want a straight shot, as straight as I can get, straight to the next dungeon. Oh, I can't do that. Damn it. Straight as I can get it would be this style door, and then we'll just do this room. So I need to go up, up, and have one go left and one go right here. So this part right here needs to be a split room. Oh, I don't want to do a treasure chest right there. I have to. Oh, whatever. Not the end of the world. Then I can do the straight shot door. I forgot to add a treasure chest room right here. I need one more treasure chest room right here. Horizontal straight shots. Okay, let's see here. Is there a this that has a treasure chest? There is not, motherfucker. Let's do then another one of these rooms. Here. This room's taken out. We're going with just an into the lion room right here. Then we're gonna go straight down again. Oh. Straight down. Whatever. Doesn't matter. The locked door supersedes the other door. Wait, Moldorm can just be a room now? That's great, actually. I actually really like that. Like, upgrades now, Moldorm is its own room. Go adventuring. That is as basic as I could make it. It's just a giant spiral. There's the first small key. I'm not even going to bother opening up any of the doors as I walk around. I'm literally just going to do the spiral and leave. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, no. I have access to these pots. That's fine. At first, I was about to say, did I just accidentally trap myself because of a switch puzzle? Get off of me. So there should be another chest to my left. So that's 4 small keys. Yeah, I would still say thinking of this as a dungeon maker in the sense of like a Mario Maker style dungeon, or Mario Maker style like puzzle game. Is incorrect, as it clearly is a it's clearly more of a hey, design your own torture game. Which, don't get me wrong, is whatever, but that's still so much better than how I was doing it before this. I don't think I had the hook shot whenever I fought those guys last time, though. I think the only long-range thing I had when I did that dungeon was the... I need to go down. The only long-range dungeon I had, or the only long-range ability I had then, was throwing bombs. Color Dungeon was still a cool dungeon. There's the Nightmare Key. So if I've got the nightmare key, I can technically just head straight in here now. The bottom doors were just to cover that final room at the bottom. And Moldorm should go down in like 2 hits. I did a thing. Key Hunter clear. It gives me a chamber. Wait, what? Hold on. I did the Key Hunter. Is that not what I was supposed to do? Or did I already get the thing from him already? Complete Key Cavern. Complete 4 of Danpe's challenges in the Chamber Dungeon to be rewarded with a secret shell. I will come back to this later. That was definitely the key dungeon, I assume. Unless it was another dungeon that I did earlier. We will see later. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, just east of Mabe Village, in the Ukuku Prairie, I'm apparently supposed to run into a tree just right of the phone house. Yeah, see, it's letting me know that there's one nearby. Just west of the entrance to Tail Cave, there's a lone tree that is right in the middle of the area. Alright. So now I have to head back down south to outside of the Tail Cave. I have no idea why I'm just collecting all of these pieces. I just feel I feel an unalienable need to just cut everything while I'm running through that area. I don't even know what I hit there. Oop. So there is... yeah, this tree right here. Boop. Then just around Canalet Castle, which is easiest to get to via, I think, the village? Yeah, I can go to the Seashell Mansion and then go to Canalet Castle that way. Found in the moat in the surroundings of Canalet Castle, in the stream of water just northwest of the castle. So I need to get into the water ASAP, which is right here. Oh, hey. I guess I can fly this now. This is the moat. Got one there. Next up is in Martha's Bay. I already got that one. That was the ghost house. I got the one from the Trendy game. Completing another secret sheet hub becomes available as a reward over at the Trendy game. I already did that. Martha's Bay, there's a tiny island at the southeast of Martha's Bay. think it's technically faster for me to fly than it is for me to swim. Oh, you know what? I think I need flight to get to that, or I think I could have gotten there technically with, the thing, the, hook shot. The next one I'm going to crack open is a margarita can. I'm gonna put the rest of them back in the fridge because they're starting to get cold. They're starting to get warm again. I also bought a bottle of sparkling pink Moscato while I was at the store today. It's like an okay margarita taste. It's definitely not anything to write home about. Oh, go to the tiny island again. There it is. There's the tiny island. Up next is Animal Village. During the training sequence, Link will be needed to deliver a letter to Miss Wright to acquire the broom. For doing so, he can return to Christine in Animal Village and speak to her to get the seashell. She catfished the shit out of Mr. Wright by making him think that she was actually not Zoraldo, Petch. Princess Petch. Zoraldo isn't in this game. One of the few Zelda games where she is not the main goal of the game. There's this, there's Majora's Mask, I want to say the Seasons games? I can't remember. I haven't played Seasons in forever. That might be one of my next solo plays, is I just play through, Seasons. Because I don't think I've ever actually played through and beaten Seasons. I have beaten every single, actual, like, console Zelda game, except for Skyward Sword, which is another one on my list. I just can't convince myself to play that one because, motion controls. But as far as mobile games go, I have never played the DS ones, so, Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, not played either. And I have not played, or I have not beaten either of the Oracles. I've played Oracle of Ages, I've never played Oracle of Seasons. That's kind of where I stand on that whole situation. So I still have several Zelda games to play through before I can say that I am a full anthology player. The hardest one, I think, though, is straight up going to be Skyward Sword. And it's just because boy howdy, are those mechanics not fun. Not fun in the slightest. There she is. Seashell. Next up is we head to Uku Prairie, just outside of the Wiggler Cave. Or not the Wiggler Cave, what is it called? The cave that we had to talk to, like, Riverator, or whatever his name actually is. Like, it's like right here. It need to be like right there. Actually, well, no. No, it'll be just as much time for me to do what I'm about to do. There's no reason for me to spend the time to warp to that one warp location over there and then move back. If I hadn't already started out in this direction and I had actually gone to the animal warp point, maybe. But at this point, it's already faster for me to just keep going. Oh wait, no, it was the wrong way. Go this way. One dinged right up there. Will it ding again when I get closer this way? Oh, so there's still one on top of that cliff. There's apparently still one on top of that cliff somewhere, but I got that one though, didn't I? Unless there's another one like in this area that I didn't know about. No, it's definitely that one up there. In which case, like, what the hell? I definitely dug that. Yeah, it's gotta be that one. But I've already gotten that. I don't have to re-blow them up. That's nice. Really? Right there. Alright. I guess I hadn't gotten that one yet. Up next is Animal Village. Item required magnifying glass. After acquiring the magnifying glass, return to Animal Village and enter a house at the northwest corner. The Zora is now visible. You can speak to him. I need to get the magnifying lens, which is part of the trading quest. Okay. Trading sequence, which is... Let's see here. Key characters, items. I just want to see... Yoshi doll, ribbon, dog food, bananas, stick, honeycomb, pineapple, hibiscus, letter, broom, fishing hook, mermaid, mermaid scale. Received from the mermaid, returns to the missing necklace. She allows you to make it into her tail. Rewards. The reward for Link's Awakening trading sequence is a magnifying lens. Link can place the mermaid scale in the mermaid statue. Oh, right. Fucking hell. Of course. I completely and totally forgot about the fucking statue. And then the boomerang. So I am done with the trading quest. I just forgot to do the final step, which is the mermaid statue. I can teleport to the village. And get the magnifying lens. And then I can also read the final inscription. Which lets us into the final dungeon. Or not into the final dungeon, but you know, the puzzle in the final dungeon. Which of course is randomly generated every time, so like you actually have to read that, which means you have to finish the full trading quest in the to finish the game. It's not just needed up to the stick, like it's a requirement to finish the game. Luckily, the boomerang is not a required item, and we will not be getting the boomerang. We will be getting everything else. Well, we'll probably grab the boomerang at the very, very end of the game. after we've done everything else, and there's literally no reason for us to not own the boomerang. That is when we will own the boomerang. Oh, why? Zoop, ma-whoop. Boop. Put in the missing scale. It is zoops right out of the way. There were a bunch of invisible enemies in that room. I didn't have the magnifying glass yet. I'm sorry, what? Oh yeah. It was some of those mimic enemies. The ones that are definitely not Shy Guys. Alright, well now that I have that, we can head back to the animal village. And into the house that originally didn't look like it had anybody in it. Which I want to say is this house. But there's definitely the Zora. Hey, you can see me? You must have a magnifying glass. I'm not a troublemaker, I just want to live in peace. Give you this if you promise to keep your mouth shut. Because the Zoras are bad guys in this one. This is before the Zoras became good guys in Ocarina. The Zoras eventually become good guys in Ocarina of Time, but before then, they were monster people. You should you should check out the cave at the shore, use the magnifying glass, and you'll see someone else like me. So he's the one that eventually tells you about how to get your hands on the boomerang. But that is not what I care about right now. What I care about is the next item, which is just outside of the castle. And I need my hookshot to get it. I'm having so much fun right now. Legitimately, like, this kind of stuff, even going off of a guide, finding items like this is always so much fun to me, especially because it's basically just me getting to play my favorite game longer, or one of my favorite games of all time longer. Let's see where we're at. I feel like we've at least gotten the next tier, right? Yeah. Pop. That got us another chamber stone. So helpful. And the chamber, the dungeons, the chamber dungeon is not a bad addition to this game. It's a cool thing that uses the uniqueness of the actual dungeon chambers being very similar sizes in almost a perfect square. It utilizes that so well, but simultaneously, it's not as good as it could be, and everybody, when I say everybody, I mean everybody, wanted that thing to be the, everybody wanted that to be Mario Maker, but for Zelda. And it's just not that. Like, you can't share your levels with other people. You can't design your own dungeon rooms, which is a real bummer. You can't do like half of what you would really want to do with an actual true to life dungeon maker. And yes, there is a fan-made game out there right now that I think is called I can't remember if it's called Hero Maker, Adventure Maker, or Dungeon Maker. I can't remember what they called it, but basically, whenever Mario Maker came out, about like every old school 8-bit video game genre that existed, 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever you have, suddenly had a maker. And it was like basically the guys that made ROM hacks who knew how to make, like, you know, build your own level stuff, just started building levels for people, or started making a level editor for people to mess around with. Which, you know, is not a bad thing to do. It's actually a pretty cool thing for them to have done. Where is this? Okay, so that is me needing to be able to drop down from above somehow. There's got to be like a drop down in his house or under somewhere else, maybe. Can I lift your pots? Can lift your pots. Prepare to not have any pots left, sir. Whatever. I need to do the raft ride, which is 100 rupees. Near the center of the rapids ride, there's a small island that appears to have nothing on it. Use the hook shot to grapple onto the vines right next to it and climb up. Use the shovel to dig up the top right corner to find a secret seashell. With the rapids raid, the goal is to pick up as many items as you can. The other way is the rapids race, where you try to get to the end as fast as you can. Rapids raid. I'm not trying to get to the end as fast as I can. I want to pick up items, I guess. Which I want to have these 2 items equipped then. Okay. I guess I can drop down here then. Let's see here. I think the better route was to make this one up. Yeah, because look at all those items up there. But the thing is, I want to try and get to the center of the rapids if I can. I think I already missed my chance to... I didn't know you could do this. Let me off. This is where it is. I didn't realize I could just grab onto whatever I wanted during this entire thing. Because if this is the case, then I can just, I could grapple my way back up to the top of the dungeon, or the top of the rapids. Except I don't think it'll let me go back up that way. Oh well. I've already made my monies back. Yeah, I made my monies back on that. That's fine. Yeah, I want to ride again because I want to get the heart piece in there. There's definitely a heart piece that I want to get my hands on during this thing. that's really hard. So you literally have to make that first launch. The worst part is you also can't grab onto every surface, and certain surfaces are definitely designed to stop you from, like, being able to grab and get back. It's like, I need to be up there, but I'm not. There we go. Well, I mean, I've made my money back again, which is, you know, pretty good for this pull thing. But I did not get what I wanted out of this, which is to do the whole thing and get... I want that heart piece. I'm making money doing this, which is nice, but... So, the very first thing I need to do is I need to make sure that once I get dropped off the rapid section that has it, the first thing I need to do is I make sure that I'm down this route for the heart container, which should give me a new heart. Yes, it did. All right. So even if I get nothing else, but I can get this. Just 20 rupees. And this guy, you're far from any secrets. Whatever. I was like, honestly, if I can get my money's worth back during this entire, like, scenario, then I'm more than happy. And it's looking like I'm able to consistently make more than my money's worth out of every rapid ride. There we go. I made like an extra $100. I could just be on the boat now, I guess. Except I definitely don't want to be. So there's that one. Let's see here. What else is there for me to do right now? The Rapids ride. Okay, near the center of the Rapids, and then Flippers, 100 rupees, and Hookshot. Play the Rapids race and finish the race in under 35 seconds to earn a secret seashell. So I have to do it again as a race. That's how you get that. Just a really convenient way to get back up to the beginning of the dungeon. I call literally everything a dungeon in this game, and I'm simultaneously sorry and not sorry at the same time. No, 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 no. Well, let's figure out the fastest route we can then while we're at it. Okay, so I definitely need to do that whenever I'm doing the race. I need to figure out how to do that whole segment. I need to figure out where all the shortcuts are in this. Okay, so I need to do it in under 35 seconds. 2, 1, go. This cuts out a lot. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. 5, 3, 2. Hey! Hey! Literally just seconds left. No, no, I didn't mean to run again. Quit. All right, I've done both of those now. Face Shrine I already did. Then Secret Seashell 41. While venturing through Face Shrine, yeah, I did that. Then Mabe Village. After completing Face Shrine, some new fish will occasionally appear. One of which is a Cheep Cheep. Catch a Cheep Cheep, and you will be awarded a Secret Seashell. Mabe Village. Complete Face Shrine. After completing the shrine, a blooper will appear in the fishing pond. While its movements look awkward, the mechanics are the same as a regular fish. When it is pulling away from you, go and let go and don't try to reel him in. Then once it's settled down, slowly reel him in. After catching a blooper, you will get a heavyweight lure, as well as another secret seashell. So I can get 2 more seashells from the from Mabe Village. I just need to do the fishing minigame. They added a lot more to this game. See, I thought I was going to get to the stone shrine today. I don't think I am. I thought I was going to get to the stone tower today. I don't think I will. We're just doing seashell hunting at this point. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I didn't mean to do the lightweight lure. Oh well. I need the Cheep Cheep. They'll let you recast again if you screw it up. Okay, so that didn't work. Nah. There was a big-ass fish at the bottom of the pond, though. Middleweight lure. I hate fishing minigames. Ah! Got the Cheep Cheep. Got Cheep Cheep. Since when do they swim in these waters? 40 rupees. Something in the Cheep Cheep's mouth. It's a secret seashell. Nah. Now that I've done that, if I come back, maybe I'll get a boop. Boop or blooper. Blooper blooper. Let's do the middleweight lure again. Let's get ourselves a bloops. I don't know when you're supposed to, like, let go on that one. The blooper's probably leaving, isn't he? I probably need to pay attention to Link whenever I'm reeling. Nah, have to start over. Because I gotta get the blooper. He's literally the only reason I'm fishing right now, is that blooper. There's another Cheep Cheep here. I don't want to fish if there's not a blooper. He's literally the reason I'm fishing right now. That blooper is the hardest thing in the world. Like, I can't read it. I didn't mean to go with the lightweight lure. This is very frustrating. I can't tell when I'm supposed to let go or not. It costs me 20 rupees every time I want to do this because I have to go back. I have to do the fishing minigame. I go in. The blooper's not there this time. I have to give up. Oh, the blooper's here this time. Well, give me a second to change my lure. Cast a little bit better this time. Got it. I think I finally understood it. You caught a blooper. Usually it's the other way around. New lure, the heavyweight lure. That one didn't have a thing on it, but okay. Catching, we get a heavyweight lure as well as another secret seashell. I did not get a secret seashell for catching that blooper. You lied to me, game. Anyway, let's see here. What else is there to do? Tall Heights is next. Specifically need to be up at the top of Tall Heights, though. Which may have been faster to get to, not from this warp, but from Dompe's place. Admittedly, I don't have to screen transition during this entire walk, so, like, it's a lot faster than, say, playing the original version, but in the original version, I would have had the Koholint sword by now. Because you only needed, 20 shells in the original to get the Koholint sword. Nope. There it is. And then just under the bridge to the west of the Hin House in Tall Heights, you'll notice a hole where Link can toss a bomb. Another one of these bomb tossing events, huh? Yep, I see it. Yeah, if I had had the fucking seashell tuner at this point, this would have been not an issue. Need to get to, like, right there. Let's see, there's one, like, right here. And I need to go... back this way. Down and around. And it's that chest up there was the seashell. I just need to bomb my way to it. So let's see here. I need to... This guy this way. This guy this way. I can go out this way. This is also a fake chest. These are all fake chests. Because the real chest is out here. The real chest is the friends we made along the way. Like this guy. This is a friend. Also the seashell. Then I need to be in Eagle's Tower for the next thing, but I can do Tall Tall Mountain. The last two, I just need to be in the Tall Tall Mountains and have a hook shot and the mirror shield. So I need to finish Eagle Tower for at least 2 of them, but I should be, yeah, like really, really high up there now. So 50 seashells found, okay. For the original version of the Game Boy and the DX remake of the Game Boy Color, view this particular seashell guide. I don't need that anymore. Let's see here. Tall Tall Heights. After leaving west from the Hin House on top of the Tall Tall Mountain range, Link will travel through a cave and will come out just west of the egg that is on top of the Mount Tamarack. There are a series of rocks that Link can pick up where one of the northeast corner hides a secret seashell. I need to go out this way and come back around. I just need to somehow escape this setup. Wait. This is significantly easier than I was making it out to be. I wonder how many speedrunners there are of this new Legend of Zelda. Because other than the fact that the original Link's Awakening has like a massive skip to the end of the game moment, they're very similar games. So the Hin House is that way, so I can get to the Hin House via that motherfucker. This ladder right here goes to the Hin House. I like how detailed the map is in this game. It's so much better than the original. Son, I require your assistance. I technically don't require your assistance. I can just run across, but you know. No, this is not leading to where I need to be. Is it? Is it? I need to get around to this part of the map? Is that correct? What it looks like. Traveling west from the Hin House on top of Tall Tall Mountain Range, Link will travel through a cave and will come out just to the west of the egg. Yeah, so there's like a cave over here. Cave. Let's see a cave on the map. I mean, there's this cave. I'm very confused about where I'm supposed to be going right now. Apparently, I can end up on the other side of the map. You come here. I actually think that might... Yeah, I was gonna say, I actually think these are like the actual intended uses for the chicken. Which is... Oh, of course, I fall in the fucking hole. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, game. I like that. If you fall down through that, you don't just, like, get teleported back out. You have to go back up and around. Come with me, chicken. Can I fly through room transitions? I cannot. But the bird can be tossed through room transitions, which is interesting. What is on this side of the room? Okay, so this is supposed to be where you go, oh, hey, look, there's a key up there. If only I had the ability to get it. And now I have the eagle key, the bird key. Bird up. This is not the cave that I needed to go through, by the way. This was just the cave to get to the eagle key. Definitely say a cave west of here. That just leads up to there, I think. Yeah, that one right there just leads up to there, which is where that guy was, and then you drop back down. That cave leads out to these two caves. This entire thing is that one cave system. Because then you can go from there to there, and that's where the seashell was, and then here to here. Then this entire cave system leads out here, which that's Eagle Tower. But I need to get to this side of the map. There's just, I don't see a cave that they're talking about. If you're traveling west from Hin House on top of Tall Tall Mountain Range, Link will travel through a cave. So I guess let's just head all the way west and see what I can find. Oh. Guess that would be my cave. Wimbledon. Cabbages. They're not actually cabbages, but there we go. We've unlocked this half of the map, which has a teleport point and Turtle Rock here. Turtle Rock is the last dungeon before the very end of the game. There's a secret seashell. Alright, I think that is literally all the seashells I can get currently. That puts me at 44. Let's see. I bet I need all 50 in order to get the Koholint sword in this game. I can get the 40 reward right now, but I won't be able to unlock the final reward from this dungeon until after the rock, and I have to figure out which things I'm missing. They'll grant you new power. Oh, hey, shit. Koholint sword. So what do I get for 50 then? You got the Koholint sword. You should put your name on it right away. I don't have full health right now, but Koholint sword, yay! I only needed I did not need all of them to get the Koholint sword. Gonna get my hands on some hearts. Because with the Koholint sword, I should be able to do full health laser beams now. You know, if I ever have full health. Still, we got the Koholint sword. Finally crafted sword, you were presented at the Seashell Mansion. Hooray! That was my main goal for this stream, was to get the Koholint sword. I think this might be where I call it. I just want to get full health first before we do anything else, so that I can actually show off what the Koholint sword's so cool about. Like, yes, it also increases my attack damage. Like, let's not forget the fact that I have increased attack damage, which is nice, but like, I really, really wanted the Koholint sword to do laser beams and to see what laser beams look like in this game. It's good to know that you don't need all 50 to get the, there it is, laser beam. Laser beam. Laser beam. You can even actually see the sword shape in it if you look closely. Like, it's not just like a super beam. Alright, we got the laser beam sword, which is really cool. Alright, well that's gonna be where I wrap it up for today's stream. That was my main goal was to try and do a little bit of just like random stuff today, and then I really wanted to do the stone dungeon, but I feel like getting the Koholint sword was a really good secondary thing, because we kind of ran around, we saw a lot of the map, we had some fun. We will do Eagle's Tower and Turtle Rock next time, and next time maybe soon, but last couple of streams, or announcements to make for this stream, is Destiny 2 is out on Steam for free, and I have convinced both Shelly and Deadman, who are my two close friends, Shelton and Nathan, who I have known for years, and we tried to start a streaming group together, or not a streaming group, it was technically a Let's Play group because it was before streaming was a thing. If that dates this concept at any point in time. And you guys might know Shelly or Shelton from the Divinity 2 stuff, and you guys would know Deadman or Nathan from the Monster Hunter stuff. Well, we finally have a game that all three of us agree is fun and want to play together, and I believe all three of us will be streaming our own individual views on that. So expect some very exciting things, but that is going to be on Saturday. I don't know if there's going to be a Divinity stream this week. I will have to talk to Shelton about that, but we will see. But anyway, thank you for everybody who came out to today's stream. It has been a fun one. We got the Koholint sword, and that was my big goal. My name's been Paladin Null. This has been Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.